Yep. All right, so getting into the game here, Gaara's got an Ysera. Shall we see dragons, Twilight Whelps, and other such shenanigans?
I would say Freezar is in a great position when he picked the rogue against priest,
Yeah, I think that's a really good
but
matchup.
the priest Twilight Drake is really important here.
I
mean,
think there's a bit of a glitch here on Frezar's side of things.
like there's lacking one card.
Oh,
Is
there's a mana count that hasn't gone up, I believe. It's still stuck
Really?
at 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting turns of events. Spectator bugs.
Gaara went for the Injured Blade Master Circle. I mean, that's pretty weak to sap, but it's still pretty okay. Generally speaking, it's the rogue has to expend quite a lot of effort to get rid of the Injured Blade Master as it is. Although that's a perfect line of play here with Deadly Poison and the SI and the board glitch. I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, what's happening? Like, that's a really small card.
It's been compressed.
I think they have to reconnect with the Freezar account.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Well, what happened to the troll, man?
Everything just broke. All right.
Wait, Agent, Deadly Poison, right?
Agent,
That's
Deadly Poison, and
6.
Backstab.
Oh no, okay,
Everything lined
that's
up.
exactly 7. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit overkill. Well, it's exactly the 7 damage to kill the Injured Blade Master.
But
A lot
look
of
at the
cards, but they're very efficient.
Yeah, look at that production value. When there's no hand of the other player, there's like cards. Wow, that's nice. It's the first time I see in any kind of tournament league or whatever.
Yeah. Usually you see the loading screen of Hearthstone.
Yeah, or Windows.
Oh yeah, good old Windows 8 Aero theme.
Okay, so Belcher seems like a good counter to those free attack minions. Free HP minions.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, that's a good... He's got a 4-5 here to deal with the agent. That one cannot get backstab. And
Nice.
Frezar can get a pretty good... Although he does get a good Blade Flurry, though.
Yeah, like an insane one, I would say.
Yeah. Actually, wait. With that Edwin Van Cleave, that curves in perfectly.
Yeah, that's wow. But
Whoa,
do
that's
you
gonna be
want to?
tough.
I would say I would rather play him as 4/4, especially when you just squeeze him on an empty board and you saw one circle, so you know there's little chances of organized second circle to clear
Yeah,
that
and
advantage.
Frezar agrees with you fully. He goes for the 4-4 Edwin. 6-6, for those of you who may be wondering why that line of play was taken, is because Shadow Word Death is a problem against Edwin when it does become a 6-6, but now the Priest has very few answers.
Well,
Also,
I would
Sylvanas
say
is a good one.
Sylvanas is kind of a good answer,
Yeah.
There's no sap. Like, if there would be a sap, then you just lose. Because you spend your turn 6 on nothing.
I guess Frezar is just forcing his opponent to play defensively because Gaara can't actually sacrifice that Sylvanas.
Wouldn't you play just the other Drake?
Well, maybe you could.
What are
Honestly,
you
it wouldn't
fearing?
work.
Like, I don't see a point.
Oh, nice play from
that's
Gaara here.
nice. That's nice.
Amazing
yeah.
play from Gaara, reducing the health of his Sylvanas down to 2, increasing the 1 of Vol'jin, and then getting himself a Shredder that he then can get an extra minion out of. That's really well played by Gaara. I didn't even see that.
He's still not out of the problems that Rogue is creating because he now has a sprint, which is great because he wants to get a really great Blade Flurry, and he can basically say, you can punch 10 damage in my face. I will still wait 1 turn and then Blade Flurry everything away and deal with that.
Yeah, that's a
basically
really good way to take the worries away, honestly. Like, it's not as though Frezar is in a bad spot as far as health goes. Like, he's very safe at 26. He's about to take quite a bit of possible snowballing damage, but...
Yeah, but
for the time
that
being,
doesn't
it's
matter.
fine.
That doesn't matter because he would draw a Farseer or 2, or maybe just an anti-Killbot if he plays that. But I would rather say, well, wait, Gaara is known for Face Hunter, so maybe he has actually an anti-Killbot in his deck.
That's possible if it's an anti-aggro built priest. Well, there goes an Earthring here for Frezar. That prep is going to be very important for him to get a really cheap Tinkers and to Blade Flurry follow up. That is in fact probably what he's going to want to do very soon. But Gaara's getting a really big board, playing into the second Flurry. He's seen one, so he's probably not too afraid of the
Yeah,
second one, but that's
you
a
can't play
perfect
around
board
that.
clear here for Frezar.
Oh, wow. Wait. Yeah, he will use the Tinkers now.
Yeah, he has
But
to
that
prep
would
Tinker's
still...
Blade Flurry, right? There'll be a minion from the Shredder.
Yeah, exactly.
But is that... Can you really not do it?
You have to do it.
Yeah.
I think you have to do it. It's a pity that the second Belcher went down. Because if there would be no Belcher, he would attack into the... Well, if he would be worrying about the drop, like he would have just went face.
Wait, I didn't think about that, but the Death Rattle of the Shredder will trigger before the Dark Cultist, so the minion will spawn first.
Oh
right?
Yeah, that's
and
right.
And this will buff the minion that comes out of the Shredder.
And then there will be a slime from the Belcher, right? No, he will kill that. No, never mind. What I'm talking
well
about.
thought here by Freezar, realizing that if he buffs the Drake, that's a Shadow Word deathable target. So he preps first, and then goes for the Blade Flurry.
Wait, he didn't attack?
What? Yeah, I guess it wouldn't have killed it because it was on 5 health.
Oh yeah, right. Never mind.
You can't kill it with it.
Oh, balance chosen.
Well, that's convenient.
Well, the No Stupid Trogzo is also a great card here.
I can't believe it, but yes, it is. That 2/3 gets buffed whenever the opponent plays a spell, and if anybody plays spells, it's probably a rogue player. And I'll be damned if I'm looking at an SI7 agent here. That is pretty sweet. Although I guess he's got to heal himself before things go wrong for him.
Why? He saw 2 Blade Flurries, so the only thing he is worried about is double Eviscerate. I would say
Freezar finds double Farce here.
I would say he's way ahead when it comes to health points. Now he can just heal his minions, go for board control. He saw both clears, so the minions are most important.
Yeah, contesting the board is probably the most relevant thing at this point. I mean, that Trog is really impactful. It's just a little unfortunate for Gaara that he's got to contest a really tough board. Well, it's not exactly what he wants to do, but... Do you... I mean, an SI7 will probably come down, is my guess.
So, you want to draw also?
Yeah, with the Northshire, possibly. Well,
first Northshire, heal the Trogzo, and see what you draw. I can't really know what he has in his deck. Yeah, that's the issue,
right?
Can't really predict what do you want to do, because you will have 7 mana, right?
He's gonna go for the Blood Mage Thalnos Ping trade play.
That's
that's not what I expected, to be honest. I think it's fine because it stops the Lothar, but I think he's trying to reach for lethal as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think that's very good approach.
Uh-oh. Could that have changed things? So 8?
Sap.
Oh my
9.
God, it's so
9,
close.
That's 10, 12.
One off.
That's one of lethal, yeah.
Oh, the Forsen Syndrome has just hit Frezzar straight in the face. Well. Oh, wow, Frezzar. It's gotta feel a bit sad. I guess... Sap... You could start trading with Lothar if you felt like it, but... It's so weak.
I would say you have to...
Sap the Trogzor.
Wow.
He's gonna sprint, try to extend the longevity of this game, or the length of it,
Why
rather.
wouldn't you sprint first? Nah, you have to...
He's not sprinting, then. He's gonna trade with the Aconite to remove any type of massive board swing that Gaara could get.
I would say he will keep the Eviscerate for next turn.
Yeah, there's no way he can... Well, I mean, what are you gonna use it on? Oh, he gave his opponent a card!
Yeah, he gave his opponent a card. If he would heal his face, he wouldn't have done that.
Oh,
and the Shadow Word
finds the Shadow Word Death.
Look at that. If there wouldn't be a draw, there wouldn't be a Shadow Word Death for that.
Yeah. What came first? The Shadow Word Death or the draw? I think in this case, it was the draw. Oh man, that draw was so important for Gaara. Yeah. Getting that Shadow Word Death is going to remove the biggest damage output that Frezzar's got on this board. And between the SI7 and Shadow Word Death, that's essentially perfect for Gaara. That's a perfect turn, saturated at 10 mana with a Trog, that's just flawless.
True.
I'm not too sure about that. I wonder what he's got in mind. I guess...
Why wouldn't you play... Why wouldn't you sacrifice...
I thought he was going to play Shadow Word Death SI, but he decided against it for some...
No, he's playing that... Okay, so...
Right.
I'm kind of confused now.
Yeah, me too. I wonder what Gaara was fishing for, because he had a really straightforward play that was amazing, but this is just as good. This is just as good. I just thought he would choose to develop the Trog, but he opted
Yeah.
for the card draw.
I'm not sure why would you play the Pyromancer. Is weaker than the Trogzor.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe there's I think maybe for the heal, for the card draw on the Northshire, Freezar's gonna have to find another Fan of Knives to make this work. If he does, if he even plays another one, we've seen 2 Blade Flurries, so I really doubt he plays 2, but it's possible. Oh, there's a sap. Not even relevant in the slightest. So Blood Mage prep Fan of Knives?
Yeah, seems okay. Trogzor wouldn't die to that.
Well, you have to trade your dagger away anyway, right? As the
Wait,
rogue.
is that even the name of the card? Oh, I'm mistaken. What's
No,
the
it's Stone Splinter Trog. Yeah, it's not Trogzor.
Yeah. Sorry.
Every Trog is Trogzor.
Yeah, it's like you see those cards so often. Kappa.
Yeah, it's like Trump, Monk, and Amaz. Like I don't know. I didn't. You know what? I make that mistake every time I cast for Kinguin. Have you noticed that? Like, every time I cast with Monk, every single time
Like
I'm talking about the. Yeah, like I always make the mistake. Like I look at the lineup and we have like Trump versus Amaz and something, and then I just get confused with everyone. Yeah, I get accused of racism, obviously.
You're racist. That's it.
Yeah, obviously. You know me. Alright, so Gaara's got a pretty decent board, and Freezar is going to be hard-pressed to counter it, unless he plays a Vanish. It's going to be... Oh, wait, no. Whoa, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
That helps a whole lot. Actually, Freezar may be able to do this. Whoa! That is crazy.
You got 3, 7, 9...
No, I don't think the Vile Teacher will live, unfortunately.
He needed the second Eviscerate.
Yeah, he needs it maybe for next turn at the very least.
But he has 9 HP.
What if he like daggers up, saps, and then tinkers for his dagger, his face for 8?
What
for
about
4?
Vile Teacher, Sap, Agent, the Pyromancer?
Yeah, so your 1/1s live unless he's got a Nova. Or he could just steal one of them with a Kebab, but that's usually okay.
Now,
yeah, I think that's probably a decent play.
Maybe even Sap first. Sap first, Violet Teacher, Agent, D3 too.
So you don't give him the 1/1?
Yeah. Well, you can get... No. You play the Sap after Violet Teacher because then he has to use 6 mana on a creature that he doesn't want to play.
Right.
Because he's being threatened by Rogue too.
By Rogue, yeah, definitely there's...
Yeah.
Well, Trogzor is getting buffed here by the sap. Trog, no, stupid. Not stupid, but if it... I'm actually surprised at the efficiency of that Trogzor in this matchup. It's been working pretty well for him.
He can get a Eviscerate from that. I would say...
Yeah, or Deadly.
There's Thought Steal.
Right? Did he see 2 Deadlies yet?
2 Deadlies.
Yeah.
And he saw 1 Tinkers.
Yeah, so you go for Thought Steal and maybe...
It might be decent.
Mm-hmm.
You might get prep.
Yeah, in your head, like, there's no prep though, but we've seen both, but I think Thought Steal is still a really good play. Emperor, yep, that's not what he wants to see. I think there's a good argument here to trade, right? Like, you trade with everything you've got. Like, the 3/3, he doesn't want to steal it.
I would say so.
I thought he was going to opt for the steal, but...
We'll see the draw first. Oh, Light Bomb.
Wow, okay, that's going to clear the board. That is pretty
That's a shame
solid,
it's not affected by the spell power. Like, that's a huge shame.
Oh, Dragon Egg?
What?
You know what? The only player I've seen playing Dragon Egg recently was Zetalot.
Okay.
No, not even Kibler. Not even Kibler plays Dragon Egg. Just Zetalot. That's the only guy I've seen. Wow, I'm actually interested because it works super well against aggro with Knife Juggler and Wild Pyro. Because every aggro deck nowadays plays jugglers. Oh man, what a sick turn for Freezar though. Shadow Word Deaths have been seen.
Oh man, that's 8 damage.
Yeah, that could be a rip,
Yeah, it can be.
and it
Yeah,
is.
it can definitely be.
Well, that's rest and pepperonis. Even if he heals up, he's still dead to the board.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to show anything at the very least, because if you do, then your opponent gets information. And Frezzar will have to win against this priest again, because Gaara still hasn't had it locked out. But Frezzar's rogue is now...
Wow.
Yeah.
He uses the worst card of Druid ever.
No, I like it. Against priest, it's amazing.
Because you do it at 5-2? Yeah.
Yeah, you make it as a 5-2 early, and the priest can't handle it. Oh man, that's a great Innervate Emperor, actually. Whoa.
Wow. At 2 mana, 5-2. Wow.
No, not the flame. Yeah, 2 mana 5-2. Do you know how sick that is? I think Magma Rager has now been made obsolete 100%, and it's even a beast. Can you believe that?
No
I mean, it's
way.
weak to Hemet, so maybe it's not that good, but
The
you know, you have
trolling
to
is
consider
real.
Hemet Nesting Wary. You have to.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I always consider it when I build a deck. I'm always like, well, how would Hemet affect this card?
You know how I build my decks? I always I pick a class, and then I think, okay, what are the other 29 cards besides Hammett?
Yeah, that's exactly
then-
what I do.
After I add the 29 cards, I just cut the Hammett because it doesn't fit.
Yeah, and then I put in Doctor Balanced.
Yeah.
Is that what you do too?
Yeah, that's exactly my style, you know?
Yeah, I like your style, Lothar. We can get along. All right, so a lot of really nice plays here. He drew 3 cards out of that Wild Pyro with Circle of Healing.
That's not
The North
important.
Shire
Let's
on
talk
board.
more about Hemingway.
Yeah. Well, if Hemet was here, he wouldn't be able to kill Emperor Thorson, that's for sure.
Well, but that's a really crazy turn.
Yeah, really good turn for Gaara, to be honest. And Dark
Most people-
Cultist, a card that's phased out.
Yeah, most people are talking that Priest matchup against Druid is really great for Priest. And most of the time I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Druid crushes Priest, but now we can see when a Priest player can draw 3 cards at turn 3.
Well, it's the Headlock Syndrome, right? When you draw enough cards, you're just golden, right?
Yeah.
As a priest, if the Warlock lets you draw cards, you're going to be able to find your Shadow Word Deaths. You're going to be able to find your answers, possibly even the Shrinkmeister plays sometimes that have been seen with Cabal. So then you're able to get something done, but you really need to have a really generous Warlock letting you draw into your cards, which in this case, Frezzar couldn't do much to prevent it. The Circle of Healing and Northshire and Wild Pyro was the god draw for Gaara.
True. So what do you do here? Play Druid of the Cloud in taunt mode?
I'd consider Lothar, but maybe it's a bit dull.
Well, turn 4 for Gaara. What can he do at turn 4? Well, we know what he can do, but what is Frezzar thinking? Yeah, I would say the taunt is the best option here.
Well, it seems like he agrees with you at the very least.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
bad. Maybe that's why he has 1-5, because he agrees with me.
Maybe he shouldn't agree with you. Frezzar, I
Yeah.
should have played Lothar. Then again, what does Lothar accomplish, right? Like, I suggested that because it's kind of the play and forget where you're guaranteed to get a good follow-up. It's just
Yeah,
that I wonder what you might have been expecting on turn 4, because usually priests don't have much to play there.
And you don't play spells on turn 4. Like
Yeah,
with
not with
Priest.
Lothar coming down, for sure.
No, even without loaded.
Yeah, there's...
What's the
there's really
spell?
little.
Thought Steal? Forward Shield. That's it. That's
Right.
what you do. And if you play Lotep, one thing you can, like, the best turn for Lotep, I think, against Priest is turn 7, so he will not have enough mana to use Power of Death.
No, Frezzar here is just passing. I mean, Gaara passing, giving his opponent the ability to be proactive, which is exactly what a Druid wants to do. I'm curious to see how this is going to go.
I would say it's Lotep Red.
Yeah, that seems like... And you know what I love about Emperor
Oh, wait,
Thorson?
and what about the 5-2 into Lotep into killing the Pyromancer?
Pyromancer? Yeah, that's definitely a good consideration. You've got to be afraid of what at that point?
'Cause you know that-
Nothing.
that
With
there might
Lothar,
be-
Nova doesn't hit, so...
Yeah, if you Lotep, yeah, then you're not afraid. Wait.
Oh.
Well,
that's also okay.
I wouldn't say that's okay, but he really needed the card draw.
Do you kill the Northshire Cleric?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm getting more worried about the Northshire Cleric than about anything else at the moment. Like, he's got enough card advantage on you. Sure, you're getting an Ancient of Lore, but the Priest, if he can just keep powering on cards, he will eventually out-control you. And down comes the 5-2. Alright, good luck with that Holy
Wow,
Nova.
he really did that.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, what? That's so
Magma
weak to...
Lion, boys.
That's look at this. This is so weak to Holy Nova.
It is, but then again, maybe he knows Gaara doesn't run it. I haven't seen any. I don't know if Freezar
play
has
that
him.
to kill the Belcher? That's so weak too.
Yeah, you're getting half a card. Not even, actually, now. It's gotten even worse.
That was Savage Roar. Well, you play the Ancient of Lore and that's it.
Yeah, I think so. You could play it to heal your...
You need the card draw. Without the card draw, you're basically shooting blanks.
Yeah, it's bust.
So you play Lore and pass the turn, I would say.
Man, this is so weak to that light bomb. This is gonna be so disgusting.
Hilarious.
Oh man, that light bomb's gonna do nothing for Frezzar. Like, he's gonna lose all his board and Gaara's gonna be like, whatever, I tickled my Sludge Belcher for 3. Frezzar is about to kill that Belcher, maybe. You seem like
you said you started the word and I was like, what?
Alright, so Frezzar is sacrificing everything to the Belcher, expecting the light bomb, which was a great play. It's a huge investment, but it's ultimately going to work out in this specific case. Because that light bomb would have punished him way too hard.
Yeah, but it doesn't look good for him either.
That's not optimal, but I'd say it's far from over at this point. We're still in the formative stages of the Druid's ability to burst. Like, all it takes for the Druid is one good board, right?
Yeah.
And that circle's been used on a non-wipe.
Well...
That's not a bad turn for Frezzar. Lotheb, Piloted Shredder, perhaps?
I think that's the best.
If a light bomb doesn't hit, then you might be able to get yourself an amazing Savage Roar, right?
Yeah, and the Lotheb is, as I said before, 10-7 for Priest is the best Lotheb situation, I would say. You deny him... as I said.
Every card, including the Shadow Word Death, and there it is.
Exactly. And Fort Steel too.
Yeah.
So, I think that's great.
And out comes a Nerubian Egg. Not exactly what Frezzar might have wanted to see, because it feeds into the Cabal Shadow Priest.
Yeah.
Just one less minion for the Savage Roar.
Okay, we can skip to the next match, I would say. Oh, wait!
Never mind. Change of plans, perhaps?
So now you have to push for damage.
Yeah,
every single
definitely.
turn.
Unless you're still afraid of the Light Bomb, right? Which is still a meaningful problem.
How can you win this game?
If you don't push for face?
Yeah, with that hand. You can do 5 damage to the face, next turn combo.
And then combo
next
again
turn
if
combo.
a second nature. Yeah. Easy
or
life.
innovate for double Savage Roar.
Yeah. Just another Druid day. Hashtag Druid things. I love Dragon Egg, man. I'm so happy that Gaara's put it in his priest. I made a deck called Here Comes the Hatchery, which had Nerubian Eggs and Dragon Eggs in it as a priest deck. The Nerubian Eggs haven't been doing too well, but the Dragon Eggs have been MVP.
For Gaara? Not really. He didn't use it yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. I wonder if he runs any...
Against Velen's Chosen your egg. That's ballsy.
Yeah, it's really easy to enable the egg in Priest. I'm telling you, it's really easier than you'd think. Because you can heal it up once it's been buffed up. It really counters Knife Jugglers amazingly well, which is a big consideration when you're facing off against a lot of the hyper aggro stuff. Well, Wild Growth's not what Frezzar wants to see, but... Oh man, can you believe this? He's in such awkward position. He can't kill the injured Blade Master.
Yeah, that's weak.
Yeah. Do you have to just Savage Roar?
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah. I guess it's not that bad though. Because it does let the Drake live unless Gaara goes for Valen's Chosen, Shadow or Death. Which would be hilarious. Actually, Valen's Chosen on... Yeah, Valen's Chosen on the egg, then Akanai Ping. Is that enough? Yeah, he's got enough mana.
Yeah, that's the best.
What a crazy play. Not so crazy, but...
2/6 eggs. Wow.
Goodbye, Drake.
Now you lack the second Savageur. How can you win? Oh, maybe that will help.
Dr. Balance to the rescue. You called? Well, let's see what Frezzar picks up, though. Because, I mean, Force of Ninja Savage Roar as a 1-of is pretty sweet, but the second Roar, I think, was a really big deal for him. It might, in fact, have been the most important card for him to keep. But then again, the Priest can't heal at the moment, as long as the Akanai is up.
I don't think that's a problem. Now you just saw the first Savageur. You know the... Basically, you know the damage output. You're not fearing the super double Savageur.
Yeah, but aren't you afraid of, like, swipe to the face, and then like, a little bit of damage here and there can really amount to an insta-kill?
Well, you have a Belcher. What do you care?
Right. Yeah, Keeper this kill wouldn't be enough to deal with that.
10-10, look at this. Belcher, Death, Heal.
Heal, yeah. There's, well, not heal, but ping, rather.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it will hit the egg, you will see.
A swipe! Wow, okay.
Sweeperinho.
That's a pretty productive card.
But you still kill the egg with your egg. I mean, you kill the bot with your egg, right?
I mean, it's gonna have to depend. He's got spell damage on the egg, so he can get himself even more damage.
Oh yeah, right. I'm always forgetting about the spell power. Like, the same happened to Ignite during Zitsuri Cup.
Yeah, don't blame him. A lot of people forget about it. It's basically just a bit of a bonus, and this is perfect for Gaara.
This is the best.
Wow. Good luck, Frezzar.
He would be in the range of double Savageur combo now.
Well, Frezzar does find a Belcher, though. But there's a Keeper of the Grove in Gaara's hand, thanks to that Thought Steal. Gonna have to be a defensive clear with Force of Nature. That can't feel good.
Nah.
You just Belcher Keeper? Oh man, what a horrible... Oh, wow.
Well, we know that won't work.
This game is... Actually, wait. Does Frezzar have any more big bombs? We've seen Scenarius and Dr. Balance, so what's left? We've also seen Lotheb. What's left in that deck?
Second Droid of the Claw. And Sylvanas, I would say. And...
It's all about... I don't know. I mean, it feels... Oh, well, we'll know. Maybe if he does play Thought Steal. He probably won't, though.
No. He's just playing for board control now. There's a second draft, so he will heal the injured Blade Master.
He's got a bit of burst, too, with Akanai Ping plus Keeper the Grove for 2. That's not too bad. Frezzar finding a swipe, but that's way too little. I think Frezzar is considering whether or not he needs to clear with swipe one of the minions and possibly the Keeper for the silence, but it won't matter in this case.
Yeah, that's so over.
Gaara really did well in this game. There's like really no way for Frezzar to come back from this. That start was amazing with a triple draw. That was crazy.
Yeah. Liferino with Keeper, Akanai, Peng. Unless he will kill one creature now. I mean, Frezzar will kill one creature. Wait, what?
Okay, he's setting up a clear of some sort. But that's going to be lethal with Keeper of the Grove silencing off the Sludge Belcher, going full face with the Akanai Ping at the very end. Exactly the scenario we highlighted a few moments ago. So that's going to be game number 2. Gaara's going to equalize the score 1-1. So that Priest is locked out, and Frezzar is going to be able to replay his Druid.
Oh man, Gaara is so excited.
I'm sure he is.
Look at him.
Yeah, he looks really excited.
Sea Giant.
And Hobgoblins? Probably not. I can dream.
What? No, man.
Hobgoblin with Echoing Ooze and Novitrons is actually fairly effective.
And Gaara is keeping the Unleashed Hounds, but other than that, his hand sucks.
Yeah, there's no way he's going to be able to put pressure here. Not with this hand. Oh, wow. And Frezzar finds the double Flame Imp opener.
Why would you play double Flame Imp in current metagame?
Because you deal 6 damage to yourself faster, so you can move on to the next game.
Like, this is... Oh, I'll just play Fireball in my face.
Yeah.
Mate, that's brilliant.
But then you play 2 fireballs in your opponent's face, right?
Kinda, but...
Yeah. Isn't that how it works?
But Hunter doesn't care for, like, first 5 turns.
Right. I think Hunter would sap your flame if he could. What a
wow.
whiff here for Gaara.
He will. I would just play the owl.
As a body? I mean,
Yeah,
you're
as a-
weakening the void,
you
but that's about it.
no, you silence the taunt.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because maybe you will want to play the Unleash the Hounds on turn 3. Maybe. Who knows? You know, right?
Yeah. I mean, Gaara's gonna have to do something about this board, though, because if Frezzar gets any more board presence, it's soon going to escalate into a Sea Giant.
And you know there might be a turn 4 Defender August. Like you have to get that in your mind. Leperno. Okay, that's kind of too late, I would say.
Well, he's probably just gonna play it very defensively and try to burst the face. As soon as he can silence the Voidwalker, he's gonna go for it and then just unleash.
How is that
full-
defensive? He will just
No, but like he won't play defensively. That's what I'm saying. He's just gonna
okay,
go
sorry.
all face, not defensive.
misunderstood.
There's no reason for him, I think, at this point to try to play the defense game because he's gonna lose it unless he finds Explosive Trap, which is the only real hope that he's
And it
got
doesn't
wiping
really
this board.
do much because we know there's a lurking Defender August.
Oh, Gaara goes for the defensive play and kills the Voidwalker with a 3-drop. That seems like a valuable outcome for Frezzar.
Second defender, so tapping and playing Flame Imp.
What a
Wow.
lot of damage, yeah.
That's like, wow.
Yeah, that's what we call a suicide lock, right? The archetype, where you play Soulfires on your own phase. And
What?
Pit Lords.
Molten Giant, so it would be great here.
Yep.
So Gaara has to play. Can he wait one turn? And I think he will.
Yeah, I definitely think he will, but I think he has to go full face at this point. And he does. 3 damage from the kill
Wow,
command, not even
that's-
waiting for the beast.
That's
He's
so heads up.
telegraphing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice.
Oh man, look at those flame imps.
Those Flame Imps are crazy.
Wow, he
What
needed
did you
exactly those flame imps here.
Yeah, but wouldn't you taunt the oozes?
I just don't know what Gaara's supposed to do though in this position. I mean,
Lucky juggles, I would say.
very lucky juggles. But still, it's possible that he's able to clear up those flame imps if the juggler just does what it has to. Oh, he's gonna go for the kill command play and the haunted creeper. Actually, Iron Beak Owl. Try to go through as many taunt lines as he can, but there's another one in Frezzar's hand. That is not what he's gonna want to see. Gaara's gonna see that defensive Argus and lose hope. Oh, and Frezzar goes for this sorry BM.
DBM is real.
Oh man.
Frezzar gonna is reaching for that second win.
That is a crazy draw there for Frezzar. Wow. But Gaara's draw was absolutely horrendous. We have to at least be honest on
Yep.
that specific front. Everything was wrong about that.
Yep.
Wait, but if he kills the 3-4 and the 4-3, he can't.
needs-
He doesn't die, right? Oh, but that's nothing. Those hits do nothing to help. Wow, those jugglers. He's gonna be able to kill the 2 minions that he needs to, but how does he even kill his opponent after that?
Well,
Well,
that's
let's see if
like
Frezzar
Abyss of
finds a
Sage and
lethal.
Direwolf. Yeah, Direwolf. Direwolf is lethal.
Yeah, indeed it is. That's gonna be game 2. Frezzar is gonna be taking it over Gaara.
He's left
Yeah.
with his Wait, what? With his druid.
Yeah, Frezzar's got his druid
Against
left against Hunter and Mage.
I wouldn't say. I would ditch the Wild Grove though.
Both players have an amazing
No,
start.
wait. No, I wouldn't.
I'd
Ditch.
keep everything here, honestly.
Yeah. You can play Tin 1 Druid of the Flame into Tin 2 Wrath or Wild Grove depending on what's happening in the game. Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Although Gaara does have an amazing hand as well, to be honest. It's as good as it can get.
But the Druid of the Flame is relevant. Oh wow.
Oh, did he just pick up a perfect turn 1 against Hunter?
What's happening? That's like
This is the
ultimate
craziest
value.
start.
You just play both, right?
I think so, yeah. You go full out Zombie Chow Coin Innervate Druid of the Flame as a 2/5.
Why would you
And-
wait? There's no
Oh.
reason to wait with that. You just go crazy.
Yeah. I don't think there's any reason for Frezzar to wait for this. Although he might be considering the later game options, the mid game, you know, where he
No.
might want to cast 5 drops, but I don't think you can afford that because the early game is what matters most against a Hunter deck.
You can play it 5-2.
Yeah,
Because he has
great play against Leper Nimsh.
Oh, don't say Leper Nimsh.
Why?
He doesn't look like Nimsh.
No, but
Would you like to look like Leper Gnome?
I don't know. Nimsh calls it Leper Nimsh
Yeah, I know.
because he says like his favorite card. All right. Well, there's a Glaze.
Zuka's not bad.
Yeah, it kills 1 minion. I don't want to be a party pooper, but that's a great start from Freezar, and he's even got the Wrath on the back end.
I think it's game, to be honest. I know I might be too fast with that, but it looks really bad. I would say. Now
Oh,
the
that's
wild
pretty.
growth.
He's gonna have a free turn to Wild Growth. That's as good as it's gonna get for him. There's really no other time he's gonna be able to do so with that commanding start. I think it's a really good option.
You go to 50-50? I think you do.
You hope for it.
Oh, and he misses. This is awful.
And the swipe is found. Well, that's going to handle the board quite nicely. And he keeps a Zombie Chow. Just for good measure. And Gaara's like, yes, yep, nice job.
Yep. Yep. Nicely done. Thank you, Druid. Yep.
Scale Stone.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Kill command on the Zombie Chow. You want to talk about value. Freezar here calling the well played. I don't know if that's... Oh, and he finds the curve. You can't be serious. This is not real.
Just...
I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself...
I think you just concede, right?
Escape Concede looks like a good play, but you've got a quick shot.
I can Golem Tin 5, so Druid has 7 mana.
Yeah, it's for Dr. Balance to come in on curve. Or Ancient of Lore.
Look at that top deck. Look at that right now. Oh, that's...
Actually, yes, turn 8
that's...
scenarios. He Wild Growths, he Emperors, and this is not real. He gets Arcane Golem, Wild Growth, and Emperor.
Oh, that's one of the first times I see he got so salty. Like, oh, he can't believe it. Look at this.
I'm laughing alongside you, Gaara.
Das ist unmöglich.
And he doesn't curve, right? He doesn't curve, of course. He finds a 3-drop on the back of this. And this Scenarius on turn 8 is going to come down to seal the board away from Gaara, who will not believe his eyes. This is just the craziest outcome. Just goes for the concede. Doesn't want to hassle himself with this outcome. Freezar goes 3-1 up against Gaara. That last game was extraordinarily